return after the weekend's toils and spoils and, of course, those disappointing results. But all the teams this week want to get back to winning ways. It kicks off right here on your World of Champions Super Sport with Tuesday action. And when we talk about Tuesday, where we're going across the country, well, when it comes to those fixtures, the likes of Usu to Amazulu, they do play host to Polokwane City. And then you also do have Chiba United with their new coach, that is Coach Kanu. Can he actually get his first win tonight? It is the Chili Boys who play host to my innings. Definitely can change some hands. But then on Wednesday, we go through to KZN, where Abafana Best Tende play host to the Orlando Pirates. The Orlando Pirates who've got Danson in their log. Of course, they do know that Danson scored that wonderful equalizer against the Mamelodi Sundowns, who are in action against TS Galaxy on Wednesday. Then you also do have Stellies who play host to Siwelele. Those are the fixtures that we look forward to at midweek on Tuesday and Wednesday. But let's also remind you exactly how the Betway Premiership block standings are standing today before the games do kick off. You've got Mamelodi Sundowns 2 points clear of Sekhukhune United. Orlando Pirates 1 point shy of Sekhukhune, and Kaizer Chiefs make the top four there with 19 points. But tonight, should they get a win against Orbit College, can definitely change up the prospects of the top four. But when we go to the bottom half, Chiba United, who only have one win so far this season, they actually want to get back to some form of 3 points tonight. Can they do it? That is when Chiba United play on their encounter. But the Betway Premiership does kick off and earns right here on your World of Champions. We kick off with Kaizer Chiefs wanting to make it resounding back-to-back wins. This time around, they play host to an Orbit College who've also got some great results. Can they do it away from home at FNB Stadium?
Today, we need to change the result. We need to come here and impose ourselves.
Goals in succession, or in 5 games in succession, I should say, as Muleki now looking to get away from Tungo. He's played in a great ball. Oh, the opener is excellent. Bay had against Sundowns as they put it in. Great pass. Oh, might have gone straight in. Well, ball in. Get another opportunity here to cross. Clever back heel onside. Saleh! Yes! He does have his Orbit College goal.
We are starting to find ourselves. We are starting to find our rhythm.
I think we prepare the positive point and the weak points for Durban FC today.
Chiefs get us underway here. Shabalala. Oh, that was hitting on targets. In from Cerullo. Silva! Super Sal! A 4-game winless streak is over.
Well, there in your World of Champions is across the country in Mzansi, whether it's in Johannesburg, we're also in Limpopo, we're also down in KZN and at Buffalo City Stadium. Your World of Champions giving you a full round of fixtures on this Tuesday. Betway Premiership, of course, we will be down at Sekhukhune United against Richards Bay. We're also down in KZN for Amazulu, who play host to the Orange Army, that is Polokwane City. But focus right now on Super Sport PSL channel will be Kaizer Chiefs, who take on Mswenko Boys, that is Orbit College. The question is, can Rama Mpatlela and co make sure that they get those 3 points against a Kaizer Chiefs who ended a 4-match winless run with that win against Durban City? Good evening and welcome to your World of Champions. I'm not alone here this evening. I've got 2 gentlemen who know the game oh so well. They're them Mswenko Boys right here on your World of Champions Super Sport. It's Pumotso, the bold and beautiful Manenze, and he's still next to El Presidente himself. That is Lucky Booger Two Shoes Mplati. Gentlemen, when it comes through to tonight's action, especially looking at the results we had at the weekend, especially Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates, Sundowns, Pirates, Sikukune did not get the full board of results at the weekend. Kaizer Chiefs today can actually get in and make a point when it comes to where they stand in the Betway Premiership. Good evening.
Good evening, Tato. Good evening, Pumos. You're absolutely right. I mean, you spoke about the win against Durban City, which gave Kaizer Chiefs the third place on the log. And today, if they can manage to walk away with 3 points, they will move from fourth maybe to second place with 22 points. So it just tells you that there's everything to play for. And for them, they'll want to get another win back-to-back after they defeated Durban City. And you look at the Silver, the substitute goal. Actually, that goal was created by the two players who came from the bench, the same as against Golden Arrows. Sereno, brilliant cross into the box, and the header from the Silver, brilliant. I always said that Chiefs itlhokela fela striker that will take the ball and put it at the back of the net.
And when you do look at their last result at the weekend, and I think it's very important for them to note as the Amakosi that they do have this chance to capitalize on that. They had some inconsistencies, 4 matches without a win. Very good win at the weekend against a strong Durban City. Today, Orbit College mustn't be underestimated, but 3 points are important.
This Kaizer Chiefs team, when you look at the form that they've been in, especially looking at the league, this is a team that in the last 5 games in the league, 1 win, 3 draws, and one game that was lost. But that boost came in the Confederations Cup, where they did so well at home, in a packed Dobsonville Stadium where they played good football. They scored 3 goals in that afternoon. So for me, this team is developing the confidence back. Remember, this is a Kaizer Chiefs team that started off the season very well with the 5 wins in a row, going together with the 5 clean sheets. So this Kaizer Chiefs team is starting to find the balance again. Remember, losing a coach, it disturbs the rhythm a little bit in terms of the tactics, in terms of the dressing room. But now it seems like Kaizer and Co have found the balance in the change room once again.
And I like the fact that you actually mentioned that CAF Confederations Cup and noting that Chiefs in the CAF Confederations Cup have certainly found themselves like a rich vein of form, some confidence, and that also comes back to the Betway Premiership. And that's why it's important to have South African clubs in these competitions to make sure that they sharpen up just a little bit more.
You know, it makes such a turnaround for a team to perform well in the Confed Cup and also in the domestic cups. If you can perform well there, you take that performance and you add it now into your domestic league, which is what we saw Chiefs doing. And Pumuza is absolutely right. The co-coaches have found the identity of Kaizer Chiefs. And I always say that they found the blueprint of what Chiefs is about, because you look at them, they're doing things that they did yesterday, which is win the games from the bench.
Now, when we speak about winning the games from the bench, the kind of options that they do have, they are going into this encounter, unfortunately, missing a very key cog. The likes of Inacho Miguel will not be there today. When it comes to then making sure that you are consistent in your defense, you don't have Inacho Miguel, how do you then shape-shift around that, Promoter?
Not only are they losing a quality defender, they are losing one of the leaders at the back. He sometimes wears the captain armband because of his leadership qualities. Very important for them when it comes to defensive set plays and also offensive set plays. He's suspended, and that is the card that he picks up in the previous game against Durban City, which meant that he's going to miss the following game, which is the game that Chiefs are playing tonight against Orbit. One of those leaders, it takes away the headache a little bit for the coaches, because they've not found the pairing that they prefer. Because at times it's Quinica and McCarthy, it's Quinica and Miguel. With him suspended now, it gives us an opportunity to see Quinica together with the young McCarthy.
100%. And I think if you then look at the cards log standings, if you could call it that, Kaizer Chiefs have unfortunately picked up the most yellow cards so far this season. 25. TS Galaxy has 24. And when you look at Orlando Pirates, who've picked up the least, they've got 11 yellow cards that they've managed to collect this season. That already puts it into perspective. I mean, maybe Kaizer Chiefs sometimes already, how many games are we in? 25 yellow cards. That's a bit of a cause for concern.
What's up, once you can find the pairing of the central defenders, then it becomes easy for the team to function. But if you're still looking for the pairing that will do the job for you, that's where you're going to be picking up cards. Because remember, sometimes it's a McCarthy and a Quinica. They don't understand each other, so one has to take a professional foul to break up the play of the opponents. So, but if you've got 2 central defenders that understand each other, like McCarthy and Miguel. Against Devon City, you could tell that if one goes, one is covering, so the other one knows not to foul. I mean, with Miguel's yellow card there, it was unnecessary. It was in the center of the park. But if he was at the back, he will know that just to hold it because there's a cover of McCarthy.
But these are the kinds of things that the likes of Bogiso Makoya and his team, Orbit College, will be looking at, knowing that when Miguel is in central defense, there was a time when they had 3 games and they didn't concede. So that is going to be exactly what they're putting at today.
When you look at the yellow cards, we need to go deeper to say we're not actually saying that Chiefs are the team that are putting in the most tackles.
Yes.
Some of those tackles, those cards, are professional fouls where you want to delay a promising attack. You want to disturb the rhythm of a team where you'll take a card for yourself, where you've committed too many players up front, where you need to look and say, if I don't foul him here, this transition or counter-attack might result in a promising attack. So we need to just bring it into context in terms of those yellow cards.
Wow, speaking about bringing things into context, we also do have a wonderful team out at FNB Stadium. Lerato Pajo is out there to give us an update with regards to Kaizer Chiefs and Orbit College. Lerato, good evening.